right. Let's see how the sound is working. Beautiful, beautiful. That's nice. That's nice. I like it when things work. Oh, it's an exciting Monday. I am excited about this Monday. I'm looking at this countdown and I'm thinking of all the changes I'm going to make to this countdown. Oh, I'm going to add so much. Just things and stuff. Advertisements for shows. All sorts of stuff. Things along those lines. You know the things. The things I should have to beef it up. That's what I'm going to do. Make it happen. Oh, I feel good today. I feel energized. We had our comedy. The comedy was a thing of beauty. It was so good. I was so happy. I've just been riding high in comedy mode ever since. And that's the way it is. Oh. Working the grinder. Watching the countdown. It's only like a 7 or 8 second lag between the two, which kind of surprises me. Where are the papers? There they are. There they are. Do-do-do. All right. Let's see here. I think I can have this rolled. I'm excited. This is the first time I've actually had 3 of them ready before the start of the show. I won't have to do any grinding during the show. It's gonna be perfect. Bell. Cheers, Bell. Cheers. Thank you for reminding the Pebbles. The Pebbles need to click on the like. Click on the like. Click on the share. Oh, here come the beans. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Yeah. Jazz hands. That's what that needs. That needs jazz hands at the end. Cheers, peace and love, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are around this world. I hope you are having a good one. I hope you're making the most of it. I hope this day is treating you well. I hope you are treating you well, because that's what we all have to do. Bell Admin, good to see you. Thank you so much for that reminder to everybody. Please click on that like. Share this thing out. Do those things. It's a Monday. Start it off right by being charitable to the sad guy in blue in the robe who needs those shares. Popcorn. Cheers. Peace and love. Popcorn. I hope you're doing good. We are loving life here at the Cult of Wes. It is a Monday. It is the last Monday of April. I am jazzed. I am relieved. I am excited because April is behind us. I have been fighting. You notice, some of you may have noticed, wow, Wes goes live a lot. Wow, he's trying to get a lot of hours in there. David, good morning, David. Peace and love. Hope you're having a good one. I've got some fresh Maxwell House here to get things going. I've been pumping out the hours because you lose the hours that are a year old. And so all the hours from last April, each day they drop off because the total that they keep is for the last 365. And last year, I had a great April. We were building up to something. We had another show put together FDR. It had multiple meanings, and we had a lot of work put into that thing. And outside forces, outside evil forces, did a lot of things to stand in the way until finally the day of. And I believe it was today. I believe today was the day. Just shutting the internet down, calling. This evil outside force had the ability to call and just shut the internet off at random, making everything terrible. And I realized the only way was to push things and just get it so that it would remove itself. And but so I had just an April with amazing numbers, and so I've been fighting every day just to stay where I was at like the 3,100. My hours had dropped down below 3,000. They'd dropped down well below, almost to around the 1,900 range or something. I've had to really crank the hours to get it back to the 3,000 where it needed to be, and I'm aiming for 4,000. But I just wanted to stay above 3,000. And as of today, I don't have any hours from last year for about a 2-month period. There was nothing. Almost a 3-month period. It was just dead for May, June, and for May and June. May and June are dead from last year. So the pressure is off. All of the pressure to achieve, all of the pressure to try to, I've got to get 30 hours today. Oh, I got to get 50 hours today. All that pressure's gone. And now everything that I do is just going to be gravy. Everything that I do is just going to be building up and everything. So I feel great. I feel absolutely great today. And I'm going to make this so I don't feel all this need to, what will I do this afternoon? I have to come up with life. No, I'm going to do this. And then I've got production work I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be working on videos. I've got comedy videos. I have been so inspired this weekend by everything that has gone on. I am just completely ready to just tackle the world right now. There's something about today, because of that milestone and because it had been such a bad experience. I think now that a year has passed and now that all that pressure is off, things are just going to take off. Things are going to take off like mad. Let me send an important text message. I am so in love with you. I'll give you one guess. One guess as to who that was. Chasing waterfalls. There you go. Don't go chasing waterfalls. No, it was a rough one. It's been a rough one. Evil forces are still evil forces. I can't control that. But now I've got nothing but just gravy hours for the next. I'm going to hit that 4,000 now. Because I already used the cats. Using those cat shorts to get myself above the 1K. Boom, that happened. Boom, that continues to grow. Continuing on with that. And now going to hit that 4,000 hours. I figure within 6 weeks. Middle of June, I should be able to hit that. So I've got to start building up the pre-recorded content, and I've got a couple of things that I'm going to do it. We're going to get there. I'm going to get there. It's only in the last year, and so there were disruptions. But you persevere and you keep going. I've got a cartoon series of shorts that I'm going to be, but not shorts. I shouldn't say shorts because people think of YouTube shorts. 11-minute maximum, maybe though coming in around the 5 to 8 minute mark is what I'm aiming for with cartoons. The eggplants I finally came up with, and it was just the other day while pacing through the house. The best ideas come at times when you're not expecting it, when boom, it's just in your, and all of a sudden I was able to come up with scenes. I had a concept for these eggplants and what I wanted to do with them as characters, but I didn't have the good funny scenes. I didn't have what I needed there, and I finally came up with a couple, and they had me laughing. I'm just pacing back and forth, going through dialogue that I'm going to add in there and characters and some different shots. So I'm really excited about that. But the first thing I'm going to do this afternoon after getting done here is just hammer it on some countdown videos. Shout out party that we have on Thursday nights, which people are enjoying that shout out party with the wheel, the member wheel, and everything else. I've got to knock out the countdown for that. Knock out the countdown for the love art and music on Saturday. This past Saturday was a fantastic love art and music. We had a great turnout. The crowd was great. People showing up. It was fantastic. Gemma had put in a really amazing poem. Ashley had shared some art and some music with us. Dale had shared some music with us. Emotion New Soul came up and played. Mr. Smith came up and played. Will Dick from The Art of Floundering came up and played. It was a good time. It was just a really good time. So I've got to get the countdown done for that and the countdown done for Live High or Die, which we do over on Allie's channel on Sundays. That I'm going to knock those 3 countdowns done. And the countdown for Coffee with Wes, which is just the 3-minute timer that I kind of sit in the background, test the audio, make sure it runs. I've got a lot of real estate there, and I need to start adding the different ads for what's happening different days of the week. Music community. Something like advertising Frank Terzo's thing tonight that he's got, the Community Pulse at 7:15. Axe and Nacho advertising there Monday through Friday. Just putting some of these different ones, and I have enough of the members. Whatever the members are doing, kind of use that to thank the members and other things like that. The 3 minutes and have some ads running on that screen to advertise other people's stuff. That I think would be worthwhile. So I'm hoping to get those 4 countdowns done this afternoon. If I can get all 4 of those done during my work period while I'm doing stuff today, I will feel like I am ahead of the game, and then I feel like I can start onto character design and storyline, writing the story, writing the script for that eggplant cartoon that I came up with. So those are the plans for today. I am feeling energized. I am alive. Last year, it's a year. It's been a year since the FDR debacle, and I am glad that it is behind me, and I am looking forward to the future. That's how I'm going to approach this. That's how you have to approach every day. It's just how you have to do it. You have to do something for yourself and make sure that you feel good. Now, I could get upset with that dog making all that noise over there. I think I might. I'll mute before I. There we go. Just a quick noise. Sometimes we'll do it. The mugs. We have now this one without any wording, that just has Allie and I on one side. She's going to add it to the other side. I love this one. I love this mug. And there's this same design, but with the logo Love, Art, and Music under it. I've got that one added to my merch. And Ashley actually bought one. Allie has one now, and Ashley bought one. Ashley and Dale Kelly. They now, and I'm waiting for that to get delivered because I'm hoping to see a video of that. Mugs. I figured Coffee with Wes. I haven't put any of the designs on t-shirts yet. I have put them on mugs, though. I haven't bothered with t-shirts, and I need to put them on t-shirts because we've got a mug with this graphic that says "Be your own cheerleader." That just kills me every time I see it. We've got 2 different designs with this. One of them is "Be your own best friend," and the other is "Self-love." Those both make me laugh. And then, of course, we do have the Cult of West mugs. Those are available and up there and everything. But no, it's I need to put some designs on T-shirts, but I drink coffee, and so I wanted to make sure the first thing I had was going to have to be coffee related, right? That was the way that was going to have to go down. Yes, I was watching the Jay Jordan. I was watching him bowl. I shared out his stream. He's over there bowling. He's having a good time. He's ambidextrous. He'll bowl games left-handed just to be bowling them left-handed. He'll switch back and forth different games. He just to challenge himself and everything. He'll bowl with the other hand. Guys kind of got a lot of drive when it comes to doing different things along those lines. The Jay Jordan's link, Nightbot should be dropping it. Nightbot, yes, it has. Nightbot will be dropping links to the Jay Jordan. He's live bowling. Go show him some love. Click on his link and everything. Get connected over there. It's also going to be dropping Allie's link, Allie Patches, as well as the Art of Floundering podcast, and Gary from Camp G-May. Gary Wildick from the Art of Floundering, and Allie and I, we all do Live High or Die, the comedy show over on Allie's channel. So please, make sure you're connected to all those channels. And anybody out here who's a content creator, if you want to get connected to other people that you might not know or things along those lines, where's that banner? You can type in #awesome, and Nightbot will drop your link in the chat so you can do those sort of things. Credibility of no one. Cheers, peace and love. Well, there you go. I guess that's, and I hadn't even ambidextrous. I hadn't even read it. I went ahead and threw peace and love out there, and then I read it, and it's like, oh, it's a dick joke. He's making a dick joke. I should have eased up. No, I hope you're having a good one. Yes, I'm sorry, Rabbit. I feel your judgment. You have to sit out there and mention that. It's another reason why I roll pinners. I'm not burning too much away. Can't afford to waste it. But what I'm hoping for, and I've got all three that I plan on having during my the show today rolled. I feel ahead of the game for doing that. But no, I'm gonna modify the countdown on this to put up ads for Mr. Smith, the Friday night lineup with Mr. Smith and Pole Vault, and then Laura's Mishmash and Gary Hubbs and Leela. Put that in for Friday nights. Maybe make a different countdown for different days of the week, advertising the different shows that I know are going on. Mondays have Frank Turzo's listed, have Axe and Nachos listed. Tuesdays have Mr. Smith's Afternoon Drums, have Lisa Noel. Have Lisa Noel's listed. They're doing 7 o'clock. They're going to have their Tuesday get together. Gary and Lisa are going to be doing that. There's something else on Tuesdays, isn't there? I can't remember. Wednesdays, Axe and Nacho. Just go through the different lists, find different ones, and add them on to, and create different countdowns. Because most of the audio is just me talking during those countdowns. I go underneath of the video and I just sit there and talk. 87. It's going to be 80 or 81 today. But then we got storms. We got storms coming on Wednesday. 80 for the next 2 days. A little bit hotter than I'd like. I want it to be in those upper 60s more. I like the upper 60s. It's kind of a nice spot. 80s are too close to 90s. And it's too much. It's too much once it gets up to there. If it jumps much above 80, I'll have to do something about air conditioning in the house. Right now, and I like it. I can keep that electric bill down to nothing if I just leave the house alone. Those winter electric bills are not fun. Those winter electric bills are not fun. So I am hoping to keep these low electric bills at least for another month or two. No, South of there. South of there. I am. I am south of Ohio. It's not a state worth naming. Not a on a lot of lists unless it's not a great place. Technically a Commonwealth, but yeah, it's not a place worth naming. I don't fit in very well here, and it's one of those situations. You know what I mean? No, not the West. No, it's the big. There's a lot of bluegrass. Sometimes they run derbies here. No professional sports team. No, why would you have a professional sports team? Yeah, there you go, Rabbit. There is my thing. There's my laugh for the day. Name a success. Name a successful state below Ohio. There isn't one. Holy shit. That was good. That was good. This is well, this was going to be today. I believe today is the 1 year anniversary of the debacle that happened last year, and it's when all of my hours. I think I had point 0.4 at watch hours today, and then I've got like nothing other than people maybe watching something because I didn't upload anything or do anything. All of May and June, it was a rough time. It was a rough time. So I am feeling good. Well, they did. They still do. They still do make a lot of whiskey, and that's one of the issues. A lot of people here, they're torn between the fact that they're wanting to support economically these tariffs that are happening, but then they're realizing that it's like 30% of the economy in this already crumbling fucking state. In this already, we get more money from the federal government than we send them every year in taxes. We are a welfare state. I angered so many people. People in this state were talking about years ago, oh, we should secede from the union. It's like, are you crazy? There wouldn't be a paved road in the state if it weren't for other states paying for them. It just wouldn't happen. So, this is not a. Oh, it's depressing. It's just depressing. It's not a lot of people here though. There's a lot of businesses that are now taking hits. Tariffs are affecting like a third of the economy in this area because a third of the economy of this state is exports to our northern neighbor, and a lot of that is whiskey. A lot of that is other things. There are big hits. As soon as along with financially making it a good feasible thing, there are also 5 cats on this property that are actually my brother and his wife's cats that I've cared for as he moved to Illinois. And I hear they're going to Illinois. I hear those cats are going to be going to Illinois. I'm kind of waiting for those cats to have their owner, my brother, who comes down once a month. And, every now and then, I told him, I said, if bringing all the cats is too many, how many do you want me to whittle it down to? And he, no. He was getting some laughs about that, but no, as soon as possible. I'm hoping he gets those cats in that situation handled here in the next couple of months. Dan Anderson, the maddest shredder. Cheers, peace, and love. I hope you're having a good one, Dan. Dan Anderson, I try to share him every day. He goes at different times. It's been warmer, so he's been doing them later and everything. but he just shredding on that guitar. He's just got positive vibe, and it always makes me think of Santana. I hope you're a Santana fan, because the way the tone is layered over top of the backing track, and a lot of what I hear coming out, it always gives me that same Santana feel. Not necessarily the Latin feel, but the tone and the way it's all coming across, and those licks with the where you're going with them. I always get a vibe of a Santana thing. But Dan Anderson is every day going live. Make sure and get over there and show Dan Anderson some support. It's on my posts and everything. I've been sharing all those. He'll be live at some point in time today. You're awesome, Dan. You're awesome. You bring people positivity, and I respect the hell out of that. Kudos to you, my friend, and kudos to everybody that's out there just trying to make people smile, trying to make people laugh, trying to find the funny in the day, trying to just do whatever it is to, okay, let's get to another one. Let's get to another one, and can I feel upbeat and promising about the future? That's what we all try to do. You try to feel good in the moment, and you try to look forward to feeling good in the future. Set yourself up for those. It's time for number 2. It's time for number 2 for me to sit here and talk and let burn and have Rabbit point it out, and me go, come on, man, come on. Why you got to point it out every time? But it does remind me to smoke more. But it's not helping any. Tonight at 7:15, and I'll be sharing it out on my community post. 7:15 on Mondays, Frank Terzo, the Community Pulse. If you want to know what's going on with independent music, if you want to know what channels are doing what when, if you want to know who has released music, who's put out new videos, things along those lines, Frank Terzo's show, Mondays at 7:15. That's the place to be doing it. I think it's getting near episode 60. So he's been doing it every week. He's he's got it going over a year there. Usually I see 40 to 50 people in there. It is one of those big things where all the independent musicians do end up hanging out. So Frank Terzo. And then there's something that happens after Frank's, but I'm not sure whose it is. Is it Vince? Vince Janella? Does Vince have a Monday show now? I'll have to find out. He's another really good guitarist, just shredding it, bringing it, and he's got, I believe he does a live, but I'll have to find out about that. But I know at 11 p.m., Axe and Nacho have their live. Damn it. That's why I go through so many lighters. I have to keep relighting these things. I'm going to try to just do it. Let me get the... There we go. Now I feel motivated. So I'm going to put shout-outs on the countdown video. That countdown video that starts at the beginning, I'm going to move the counter over. I'm going to start using the body of this background that's behind me here, this Coffee with Wes thumbnail. During that countdown, I'm going to start using that space, because right now it's not being used. Aloha! What are you doing up so early? What are you doing up this early? It's very early for you, isn't it? Or is it like middle of the night? Are you just now going to bed, Rachel? Hope you and Wago are having a good one. Hope the day finds you well. John H. Shelton, peace and love. Good to see you, John. I hope you're having a good Monday. Hope the week has started good for you. 6 a.m. is respectable. I didn't know if it was like a 5 or a 4 a.m. 6 a.m. is not as bad as I thought. I thought it could be worse. John Shelton had dropped his link to his channel. If you're not already connected to John Shelton, please get connected to John Shelton. We're all content creators. We're all trying to broaden our appeal, find new viewers. Get connected and watch a video. Leave a comment on the video. Type in Cult of West or something along those lines so he knows that you were over here. But that way he also knows to get connected back to you. Hope you've had a great weekend, John. Jimmy's random content is out there. Peace and love, Jimmy. Jimmy's been running lives just nonstop. He's been running reruns of a lot of the digital artwork that he was doing, streams where he was doing, and you can get lost in those just watching the process. It's really interesting to watch different people's processes on how they're layering the different colors in. I watch my 9-year-old when she uses Fresco, and I love seeing the layers with the rough shapes that she puts in, because she no longer uses reference images. She's just putting the rough shape of the character in, and then on the other layers putting in the actual drawing. Justine, peace and love, Justine. I hope you're doing well. Everybody, hashtag awesome if you want to drop your link. Talk to the people around you. Smoke them if you've got them. Weed, that is. Weed, that is. And make this day into what you want it to be. I feel like it's going to be a great day. Got a painting going. How did I know? How did I know you had a painting going? That's the way to do it. I've got, like I say, this afternoon, after I finish this show up, I plan on working on countdown videos. I'm going to modify the Coffee with Wes countdown video, the 3-minute countdown. I normally just talk underneath it, and I'm probably still going to do that, but I'm going to use the space to list members' shows that are going. Frank Terzo's lives, the different lives and the different channels. List some different channels and use it as kind of billboard space during that 3 minutes that it's counting down, so that it had some different eye-catching features to it. And it gives me a reason to update it every now and then, and I might make one for each day of the week, so that because there's different people on each day that I'd like to highlight. It is going to make it more of a pain around here for me to figure out exactly what all I'm doing. But that all works out. That all works out. I'm not gonna beat myself up over it or anything along those lines. I think I got it. I think I got a text. You are beautiful. One guess. I'll give you one guess. One guess. That's all you get. I can't give any more away because it would be too obvious if I gave any more information away. I'm feeling good today. I'm going to modify the Coffee with Wes countdown. I'm going to produce the countdown with the Wizard for the shout out party that we're doing Thursdays. That continues to be a fun night. That continues to be a good time. I want to add another day of the week to have the wheel, to have it be just a connection stream, not just a member connection, but whoever's showing up during the chat, getting them on the wheel, making it a chat-based wheel system and everything along those lines. That feels like it would be a good thing to do during the week, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to do the countdown though with the Wizard for that. Do the countdown probably with the Karen character for Love, Art, and Music's show on Saturday, and then again with the Wizard for Live High or Die. So modifying the Coffee with Wes countdown, and then those 3 other countdowns. If I knock those out today, not worry about doing a live later on or anything, because like I say, I'm no longer fighting the hours from last year. I got 2 months where there's no hours from last year, so it's just gravy. I'm going to grow from that point on. Gemma, peace and love, Gemma. I hope you are feeling good today. And Brian, Brian, cheers, Brian. I hope you're having a good one. Dun, 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 dun. I hope you're having a good one. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope everybody's doing the things. Doing the things. I am hyping myself. I am trying to talk myself up. I am trying to tackle as many things as I can today because I feel really super inspired because of the weekend I had and the fact that it's been a year. Today is like a year since the fall apart of everything going on in the channel, the fall of FDR that we were doing, everything else, the 2 months, this day, having this day kind of behind me is important for me. Okay, I was wondering, getting stuff done. I knew he was working on the bathroom. I was watching during the live, and he was talking about how he was hoping to get that bathroom finished and take a bath in his own tub. All that other, go ahead and have that experience because he was talking about the house and everything during the live while I was it was yesterday sometime when I was watching that. You should drop if he's got anything scheduled or if there's something that people should go see, Rachel. You should drop that of Wagos. So he gets, we can make sure and send those watch hours over that way and everything. Andy promoted you last night. He promoted you last night. Congratulations. Congratulations. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I bet. I bet. I have so much. I start thinking about renovation work, and I start thinking about the personal nightmare, the personal nightmares, and I laugh about them now. Ha 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 ha! Because that's how I deal with things. I find a way to laugh about just the insanity and different things, because it's important to laugh. It's especially important to laugh at your own stuff. Not a problem. Ooh. Well, there you go. He subbed to it. Look at that. Look at that. So how's the first week been, Brian? How's the first week of 40 been? 40 was good to me for me. 35 was terrible. I remember 35. There's photos of me. I'd have to really search for them. But of me, I had shaved my head. I had shaved my head. I went outside. It was a really sunny day. And I went to climb a tree. I went to climb a tree because I always try to be a kid at heart. I mean, that's why I sit here with this yo-yo, and throughout the day I'm going to be yo-yoing and doing other things. But I go outside to this big, I think it was an oak there in Florida on the property. I climb this tree and I'm on this big ass branch that I'm climbing out, wrapped around. I'm wrapped around this thing, and I realize this is killing me. And the thing was, the bark of this, it had really deep and heavy bark on it. And my weight, when I kind of let go, I'm grabbing and I'm moving with, but I tried to lower myself. I tried to get off, and my legs ended up stuck on the bark. It dug into my legs. I was going to have to lift myself up somehow and remove each one of those legs, and I had lost all energy. I had lost all wind. It was just, oh fuck, oh Jesus, no. And so I'm just hanging on. I clung there for a while, just building up my strength. Okay, so I'd be able to thrust using my back, get my lower extremities up off of where they had been hooked onto this bark had just dug into my thighs all the way up and my legs. So it was really painful. And I got down. And luckily, people took pictures as I was walking, just holding my back with my head down, newly shaved head. So it doesn't have a tan. It's not looking, oh, look at that sharp looking shaved head. No, it was more, oh, what happened? Did he have to have surgery? Is he going through chemo? I had a really sad, sick look going on as I'm walking back on what was supposed to be a great day. It didn't turn out to be the great day that I thought it was going to be. But 40 was good. 40 was good. Well, no. Oh, no. 40 turned out to be a good year. 40 turned out to be a good year. 40, it was the, I turned 40 in February, mid-February, 13th. On the 2nd of February, my relationship ended that I had been in for years. It all came to an end. On the 10th of February, I lost my job. And so everything, it was a very, I will have to say, I remember 40 as being a good year. But when I really think about where I was on my 40th birthday, that may have been one of the darkest birthdays, because it was just everything. Well, what else? What else could happen? So it was a dark birthday, but it was a really good year. I was in great shape. I proactively had done a lot of things to try to make it so I really liked myself. Those things that I did to like myself were things that were thrown back at me as reasons why, when I heard you just want everybody to think you're great. You just want everybody to like you. You just want everybody to think you're great. And I thought to myself, yes, yes, that all because of, it's the video. It's the video of a month prior to that was the video where I've probably shown out here where I'm doing war pigs. There's another one, killing in the name of. There were probably, we had 500 or 600 people there in that huge place. It was the biggest crowd that they had during the entire event. It was the biggest thing I'd ever done. So I was on cloud 9, and we owned it. We were a 3-piece, and we owned it. We were doing an exhibition set. Because we were doing covers. We're not going to compete in some Battle of the Bands. It was a 2-day Battle of the Bands thing, and I was doing an exhibition set while the judges were determining, okay, who the finalists were going to be. So every band's family, everybody else that was there, they all were there during our set, because afterwards was going to be the announcement of who was going to be in the finals. We had them, when we're playing Are You Gonna Be My Girl, they're all singing Are You Gonna Be My Girl. I'm hearing this room full of people sing. I had not had that experience, and so it was great. Yes, Camp G-May. And look how Nightbot, right above Camp G-May, Nightbot just got done dropping Camp G-May's link. Camp G-May, next Saturday, there is Flower Fest. We're going to have a festival over there. You're going to see us dropping links to that thing. You're going to see us advertising that all week long. It's going to be happening right after our Love, Art, and Music that we've got going on. Good to see you, Gary. I'd gone over and gave a like over there to Lisa Noel. Lisa's probably still going live right now, getting those watch hours in. It was great seeing Lisa last night at the live, seeing her out in the chat there at Live High or Die. How's your day going, Povall? You having a good day? You feeling good? Is everybody feeling good? Is everybody doing something to feel good? I'm about to light number 3. This is how I'm going to feel good. This in Maxwell House. This in Maxwell House. Maxwell House. I can afford this. That's the pitch. That's the line. There's your ad campaign. There's your ad campaign. In today's economy and everything else, Maxwell House. I can afford this. There you go. That's the short I need to put out right there. Two new poems. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, pole vault. You put a spring around it? Is that to hold it up? You got one of those spiral things to kind of keep it in position there. Easier to have it hang over the edge that way as opposed to trying to lift it each time. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm in one of those modes. I'm in one of those modes. Device is malfunctioning. That's terrible. This Friday, here we go. Rachel Howard's dropped something here. This Friday, Wago and friends, including Rachel, playing on Hilo's Bayfront at One Gallery. We will continue. Everybody click on that. I'm clicking on that thing. Oh, is it going to be are you going to do it as a vertical? Are you doing it as a vertical? I'm going ahead and giving this a like, and I'm clicking on notifications on. I've clicked notify me. That is on the 2nd, which would be Friday. Yes, Friday, 11:30 p.m. I bet I'm with Allie during that time. I bet we'll be pushing. We'll probably be listening and sending everybody over. Spring, ribbed. It's terrible, pole vault. Green light, activate. Hey Jeff. I tried doing the voice. I gotta go. It'll probably be vertical. It all depends on whatever you send. If what you send to YouTube is in a vertical format, that's how it'll go out. Cheers, everybody. We're doing it. We're making the day our own. It's Monday. It's the last Monday. It's been a year. Since the cancellation of the big show last year, FDR. Calyx, cheers. Have you been here since we started a cult, Calyx? You probably haven't. We now have a cult. It's the cult of Wes. It's not important that you wear a robe. It's more about the feeling of the robe, if you know what I mean. Where's the ad for that? Where's the one that she made? Because she's awesome. Here we go. Let me get rid of this banner because I love playing this. This thing cracks me up every time I play it.
Do you ever feel like your life isn't in your own hands? Like you don't have control, like you don't know where to go. You need that guidance. Oh, I'm at a dead-end job and everything sucks. My life sucks. I have no direction. I have nothing to do with my life. Cult of Wes is the place for you. A cult, you say? How is a cult gonna help me? You can get directions. Oh. Positive vibes. Oh. Reinforcement. You can find through the power of the robe. Wow, I can really feel the spirit! Don't you feel better having Cult of Wes in your life? The spirit is inside of me. Oh! The power is within you. And that power is the robe. Oh, it's inside of me!
Cult of Wes. It could be inside you. We have to add that. Cult of Wes. It could be inside you. We have to add that. I love that. I love that she made that. She has been, and I gotta say, Lisa Noel. There's two influences that I know, because she always credits me with, oh, you inspire me to do this, you do this. I just get out of her way. I just get out of her way. My whole thing is just, whatever her idea is, let her go. I don't need to be involved. She doesn't need my input on it. I don't want to influence it. I want to see what she puts out. And I know two things. I know that seeing Lisa Noel and the Chicken Bunny, the Farby show and the chicken, I can never get the name right. But seeing the shows that Lisa Noel had put out inspired her to do this comedy stuff, to throw on the wig, to do the funny stuff. I know that happened. That was not, I mean, yes, we do comedy, but she saw her do it. She and I both talked about how inspiring it was to see her do that. And so she jumped on it. And I know she's gone back to playing piano. And she's been doing lives each day, sitting down at the piano for about a half hour. And I know that's totally from Ashley Kelly. Watching Ashley Kelly put stuff out. Every couple of hours, Ashley Kelly is putting stuff out. That's what everybody needs to go over there. We need to drop the link to it right now. She's live, right? She's running a live. Check out what I'm talking about. Let me get over there to hers. Let me hit refresh so this will come up. Because I know that Lisa Noel, it inspired me, but she jumped on it. I mean, she just jumped right at it. And so it definitely had an effect on Allie. And that's where these comedy things came from. Now, right now over on Lisa Noel's, they're running a live, and it's going through some of the different videos in the comedy videos. She's a comedian, stand-up comedian, writes and creates all these different shows with characters. Let me get the link to it dropped over here. So everybody get over there and show some support and help her get those hours. Is it? Let me double check. Yes. All right, I've got it. Now I believe that Lisa is in the chat over there. But head over there, give that thing. She's trying to get her watch hours. She needs to get more subs as well. And she does some really, really funny stuff. She's out there in L.A. She's out there in L.A. Wanting to make it. Out there creating comedy, doing the stuff. Gary has been in a number of shows with her. She has been a part of Groove Trek and other things along those lines. So get over there and support. Get over there and show some love and help get that happening. Hey, Harry's great. Harry did a great job. You were so creepy as Charlie. I need to do better. We're honing it. We're honing it. It'll get there. It'll get there. But loved last night, man. Loved last night. Harry had it going. The Coke, the Harry all messed up. It just I was losing it. I was losing it when you came out like that. I thought that totally worked. We're talking about Live High or Die. That was last night over on Allie's channel. It's the comedy that live improv, pretty much. I want to do a little bit more planning with the weatherman and with our sports guy to do a little bit better when it comes to getting the stories. Weatherman, you've got it. I need to work with premises with Will to see what we're gonna have over there with Will D from the Art of Floundering podcast. But man, we are doing it. We are doing it. I'm gonna knock out those countdowns today. It's just totally gonna happen. Wasna try. I wasna try. You know, I'm on my third joint right now, Calix, and I want is, and if it is, I want to try. What is it you want to try? Dude, you're gonna have to be. You can't be more messed up than I am, because and that's why you gotta let me know, clue me in on a little bit more. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, John. Physically, I'm doing great. Love of my life. Creatively, I am on fire. Ellie, everything going great with that. It has been a year now. Today, I've been fighting the hours. I've been fighting to stay at the above 3,000. I had dropped down to 1,900 at one point because it was April 28th, I believe, of last year that everything went to shit here when it came to the internet, and the show that was supposed to happen, FDR, didn't happen. My situation is what caused it all, but I didn't have any hours. All of April last year, I had huge hours, so I've been going live so much just to keep my head above water at like a 3,200 for the last 365 days. Keep that. I'm hoping to get to that 4,000, but I've needed at least. I didn't want to shrink and lose everything. And now I feel so motivated after having a great Love Art and Music show on Saturday. Live High or Die was great. I had a fun time hanging out at Gary's after our show on Saturday. I made some jokes that were a little bit rough. I think they were a little bit rough, but I was having fun. I was really lit. I was really lit. So, and it was like this is the most sober I've ever seen Dom. Yeah, it might have been a little bit rough. But I was having fun. I was having fun. And now there are no hours from last year, no watch hours in all of May and June. I have nothing I have to compete with because you lose all those hours after a year. And so now everything I do, I have to get like 750 hours, maybe less, because 2 days ago when the total updates, I should have another 50 on there. So maybe just 700 hours to get me to that 4,000 hour mark. Mine, the weekend hours though, the weekend hours don't end up hitting until like 2 or 3 days after. But I've been having the same thing because I had great stuff last year when we were working on FDR and promoting FDR. I had great numbers last year. I had great hours. And so that's why I've been doing. That's why Coffee with Wes is a must. And then I usually try to find something else to throw in to get bigger hours. But I've had the same thing where I'll have a great day. Oh, I got 40-something hours. And I lose 2 or 3 because I had 50 hours last year on that same day. But now now it's all gravy. Now it's all gravy. I have nothing I'm competing with from last year for the next 2 months. And Thursdays are turning out to be a great show with the wheel, the member shout-outs. People are enjoying that show. It almost went 3 hours this last week. I'd like to keep it under 3 hours, but I may do a second wheel show during the week. I'm thinking about the Creepy Wizards Freaky Friday, where I only had time. I decided to do it, and I only had time to make the one graphic for Mr. Smith. You're gonna be listed because Fridays there's that standard lineup. I'm always pushing people: Mr. Smith, Pole Vault, Laura's Mishmash, Gary Hubbs, Leela. And before Mr. Smith's, I'd like to do like a 2 hour show as the Wizard. Maybe have people come up and other stuff, but have the graphics to be able to show and advertise the Friday night lineup. I'm also going to use that ad, the Coffee with Wes show, the countdown, where right now it's just I talk underneath it while I've got a 3 minute timer before the show starts. I'm going to start putting things like that Friday night lineup. I want to make a timer for Fridays that has all those different shows listed, says what happens where on Fridays. Advertise those, especially because most everybody has, you've got a membership. Frank Terzo's got a membership. All the people that have memberships, I want to make sure that I'm advertising their programs because there's so many musicians in the house, and so I'm going to utilize the space on my countdown, the timer for Coffee with Wes, to start putting some ads up. So each day there'll be ads for what's happening on it. Just trying to increase the quality of what's going on over here and keep things going. It's happening. Oh, work. That's the last year, working against last year. You end up having that. It is so hard. I'm trying, Rachel. I'm doing what I can. I'm really doing what I can. I feel like it's happening creatively, and especially because now I've hit this easy mark. Now I'm not. See, I've been so rushed to everywhere I can fit in an hour or fit in a 2 hour. I've done vertical bass lives. I know how I sound. I know what I'm. It's like, why would anybody but I still do it. Just I got to get those watch hours. I got to get out here and do it. And now it's all gravy. Now I can just each day will those get added to my total, because last year there was nothing. So I can just ride my normal Coffee with Wes, the shout out thing that I'm going to be doing on Thursdays, Love Art and Music, that Wizard thing. I think that's going to be a Friday thing I'm going to start doing. The Wizards Friday Freak Off, I think is what I named it. I think I called it the Friday Freak Off. I don't know. It was. I had time to make a thumbnail. I made one graphic for Mr. Smith. I went live. I was aggravated because of the lag time. It was running horrible for me. But I still did at least an hour. I ran up to where Mr. Smith was going live, and then I shut down. And that's what I wanted to do. I'll start doing that on Fridays. It gives me a chance to be that wizard character. And I'd like to have the wizard. I don't have it set up yet, but I'd like the wizard to do karaoke. I'd like the wizard to sing a number of Whitesnake songs. Keep on pushing, babe, like I've never known before. You know you've got me crazy, child, and I just want to see you on the floor. You're a superstitious woman, Tawny Katan, and I'm a superstitious guy, but that's okay. I want to do a bunch of Whitesnake covers as the wizard. I might turn it into a karaoke, kind of have some different weird karaoke stuff come up, but turn on some music and have some fun with that. It's especially the wizard. There's nothing for me to key. I've got a MIDI keyboard over here that all I use it for is animation controllers. You can use a MIDI controller so that you don't have to, when you're running Character Animator, if you're not in Character Animator, keystrokes aren't going to work. So you can't use hotkeys in Character Animator because keystrokes go to whatever application has the focus. And if I'm over here in the browser in EVMux, any keystrokes are going to the browser. So in order to activate waves and other moves that these animated characters have, I have a MIDI controller over here. And so I just hit that MIDI controller, and that does what I need to trigger it. Wizard, I don't even have to do that. The wizard doesn't have arms. All the wizard has is a very detailed face and the name Creepy Wizard. And I just, he started telling a story. I think, was it the Creepy Wizard that told the story of David Coverdale, lead singer, driving Tawny Katan around Milan on a Vespa? It was something along those lines. I don't know. On what? On what I'm doing right now? Because I use with what I produce when I'm putting out videos, I use a whole lot of rack tools in Premiere Pro. I'll do a light noise suppression. If it's just a vocal track or a narration, I'll do a vocal enhancer on it. I'll usually do some EQ if it's music coming in. I like to throw the vocal reverb on, a light vocal reverb, even though I have some, because it ends up affecting a little bit of the bass frequencies as well. And then I throw it into the multiband compressor, and I just use the Pop Master that they have for the one of the presets that they have, and I adjust the output to make sure it's not too much. Emotion, New Soul. Peace and love, Emotion. Good to see you. Thank you, Emotion. Emotion came up and played. Just did a fantastic job on Saturday night. Really made that a great show. Emotion was there for our Love, Art, and Music on Saturday night. And Emotion is going to be... double check with Gary because the start time is, I believe the start time is now 10 p.m. And Gary may be out here in the chat. Gary was over at Lisa Noel's, but he's also been hanging out here. Or next week, May 3rd, Flower Fest. Just double checking because the start time on that thing, he should have the times now. And everything he's got is listed as Pacific. So, it's 2 hours behind what you are. So I think when he's doing it at 7, it's like 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock Central, because if I'm not mistaken, you are Central, Emotion. Everybody, Emotion showed up at Love, Art, Music. It was such a wonderful time. It was just such a great groove. Loved having him there, bringing that feel. Mr. Smith was there. Will Dick from The Art of Floundering. We just had a good time. We just had a really good time. It turned out to be a great show. I felt good about it. If you've got something, I'm gonna be. I know. Well, I don't want to mention anything because things might be surprises and other things along those lines. I'm gonna be advertising on these. The countdowns for my coffee with Wes. So I'm definitely going to be listing you because you are a member and everything. But if there was something that I'm going to be listing also the different shows that people have that are going on regularly, because I'm going to make myself a countdown video for each day of the week, from Monday through Sunday. Each day of the week we're going to have a different countdown. Because, like on Mondays, I know Frank Terzo's got 7:15, the Community Pulse. I know Axe and Nacho's got 11. I need to check because I think Vince Janella has a show that people go to at like 10, but I'm not sure. He's a fantastic guitarist that has a program. But I want to have whatever day of the week, I want to kind of highlight what's going on with that, as well as having it thank the other members during that countdown video to add some elements of information to it some other visual things, because usually I'm just talking underneath it and it's so bland before the actual beans fall and the doom 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 when the intro starts. But I'm gonna be I'll have you listed in there. If there was something that you had on specific days you wanted mentioned or something along those lines, let me know. Send me an email, and so I can, to make it make sure that everybody kind of gets the right information. I don't know. I'm wanting to dress things up. The Coffee with Wes, I really, I love the theme song. I don't want to change anything about it. The outro is probably the best thing, other than the peanut butter song that I've written in the last year. The outro with "It's Over Now." I love that damn thing. So, but I want to, during that countdown, since it's like 3 minutes, I may change it to 4 or 5, and actually have information, have some stuff that comes up during that, cycles every 20 seconds or 30 seconds. So there's several graphics that get put up advertising the other channels that for that day I want to advertise. I don't know. I want to make things. I'm trying to bring things a little bit more value to it all, a little bit more build community, because I got that space too, and it always seems a little empty. You hear me if you're listening, but if you just tune in, you just see a clock, and you see it's a countdown. I want to have some other visuals on that screen, and I think since I do this daily, I think it's a good spot to highlight community. It's a good spot to kind of put the other channels out there and have it be informative. So, it is Monday. That is right. Frank's going live tonight, and so just that sort of thing. I don't know. I'll do it. I'll do it. It'll all come to me exactly what. But I know Thursday nights we're doing the shout outs and the love, art, and music. So those are the first ones. The wizard, my wizard guy, he needs a countdown, but the wizard's not going to be the one to do the countdown. I'll have to think of who's going to do the countdown for the wizard's show, the Friday wizard show. I'm going to do that probably at 6 o'clock on Fridays. Be done by 8, so people head over to Mr. Smith. Going to be sending everybody to Mr. Smith, but I'll do that Wizard Friday freak off. Yes, where all I do is this. All I do is this, because it tracks my camera, and all that character can do is lean. Yes, yes, here we are, here we are. Oh, hot damn, hot damn. And so I've got a countdown to record for the shout out party using the wizard. I've got a countdown to do for Live High or Die using the wizard. I'll get those two created. I'll use Karen to do a countdown for the love, art, and music. Those 3 should be the first 3 that I do, because those are real standard. I do the working character animator. I then come over into Premiere Pro, pull that character in, change dates, do different things, and then export that. Takes like an hour a piece. So that's like 3 hours of work to do those 3. And then I think I'll start working with the Coffee with Wes to see exactly, start placing these together and make a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Make the different countdown videos for each day, so they're kind of relevant, whatever's coming up. So I'm not talking about Friday as much on a Monday, just for that. Just trying to bring a little bit more to everything. Oh, the news ads. Hey, I Love Weed Live is live. Anybody who is a cannabis connoisseur, I Love Weed Live, Troy and Bagel are live. Donut. I finished off the donuts last night. So the donuts are, there won't be donuts until the weekend. That's how I do it. That's what I do different on the weekends. Some people wait until the weekends to have beers or drink or do different things like that. I wait until the weekends to have donuts, because there's no way I could make it if I ate donuts every day. Especially because I'll eat a dozen. I ate 2 dozen donuts. I ate 2 from Friday morning till 2 a.m. It was 2 a.m. This morning when I finished off the last donut that was in there. So I ate 2 dozen glazed donuts. Not small donuts. Good-sized Walmart glazed donuts. I didn't eat anything else. I drank coffee, I ate donuts. It's definitely going to affect my digestive system, but that's the way life goes. If you're going to, there's a trade-off to everything. There's a trade-off. You have to be willing. You have to be willing to have those trade-offs. Well, this episode's powered by weed. I've had 3. I've done my 3. This episode, there's no donuts. They're gone now. Now I'm going to shift back to, my basic diet of, beef stew. I really am a big fan of beef stew. But I'm also a fan of getting it done quick. I will grab just a glass of apple juice and a big-ass spoon and just dig that big-ass spoon in a jar of peanut butter and just take that and my glass back over to the computer so I can get some stuff done while I eat that spoon of peanut butter. And then I got a glass and a spoon to wash. That's it. It's happening. It's happening. Whatever it is, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it happen. I should get this day going. I've got those 3 hours. I have knocked this out. It has been a year. I feel great, everyone. I want everyone attack this week. Make this week into something you feel good about. Find some project you're working on. Find some new thing you want to be doing. Get that house finished up. Get progress made on the projects you're working on. Pick the smallest item on your list of to-do things. Knock it off first and go, yes, done with that. Good job. Good job. And then go on and knock another one out. Give yourself those accolades. Be your own cheerleader. Be your own best friend. Do all the things. Be good to yourself. That's the only way you can be good to others. Learn those lessons. Pass it on to your neighbors. Pass on that energy. That's one thing I like about this community. Everybody out here is always upbeat, coming to everybody else with encouragement. Keep it up. Keep encouraging others. It pleases the cult. Peace and love, everyone.
It's over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do.
Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live.
It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do.
It's over. Go home.